welcome back everyone to our Blades in the Dark game. I will catch up my co-GM, Seb, with what happened last time. So, last session, we had a daring museum heist where our crew, the Fractured Dawn, went to the museum in Bright Crown, where Red Fox met his best friend in the whole world, Cole Locke, who was exhibiting some brand new art, which they had to steal. Long story short, Cole Locke had a basement full of captured ghost painting for him, and he was planning on feeding Red Fox to the ghost. And they did the brave thing and snitched on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had so many things prepared. Like, are you gonna kill him? Are you gonna That's the one thing I didn't prepare for. I thought you were gonna ruin him, kill the ghost,
No,
but no, you snitched.
Sometimes the quickest way is snitching.
Yeah, it actually was the most effective way. Yeah. And then at the end of that,
you tell your mum on them, and they'll tell their mum, and then they'll really be in trouble.
Oh wow, that's when you really want them in trouble.
That's like
at the end of that session, I'll let you choose how you want to start off this one. You can either meet back up at the Capped Whiskers after you've laid low for a while, or I believe Viv has found a lead where she can meet with the members of one of the gangs who you are allied with, the Dimmer sisters. You've met with their contact Rosalind, and she's agreed to meet with you to take you to them.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Is anyone else interested in accompanying me to meet the Dimmer sisters?
Or I'd be happy to tag along.
Yeah, I think it would be prudent. We can do some research.
I am
about
never a
ghost
prude,
things.
but I'll give it a go. Oh, their base is so much nicer than ours.
They are a much
Not
bigger
very
gang
long.
than you. They
More
are a much more powerful
established.
gang.
Not
Yeah.
for long though.
They don't even have
Actually,
any
what's-
shit on the floor.
What is common knowledge? What would we know about the Dimmer sisters currently? actually?
Rosalind, who is the attendant that greets you, points at a green book in the bottom right corner of the screen called the Wiki, in which you can search up the Dimmer sisters.
Oh, thank you, Rosalind. I much appreciate
And
that.
it'll tell
I've never
you
heard of
who
this
is currently in the faction,
Wiki.
your status with them, which is currently a +1, which means they like you, and some technical information about them.
She's so pleasantly passive-aggressive, isn't she? You gotta appreciate that about her.
When you enter the house, you realize this place is eerily cold. You can see your breath frost in front of you when you breathe out.
Heating is very expensive, to be fair. I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
Especially for a place like this. It's a very old house. Hasn't got very good insulation.
Fuck.
I want to peek under this blanket.
Hello there, Rosalind. Thank you for arranging this meeting for us.
Good
I'm
evening.
sorry about the potted plant that's now lost its pulp.
You turn back and see the potted plant is back where it was somehow.
Brilliant.
Ooh. Spooky.
This is a lovely establishment you've got here. Much cleaner than
Are
ours.
you hard of sight?
Hard
It's,
of... Is that like hard of hearing, but with my eyes?
Yes.
Oh.
It is rather dreary in here.
This is
I
not
think I might be a little
library.
long-sighted, actually. Things that are
If
get
you wouldn't
too
mind
close
putting
get
those
a bit
back,
blurry.
thank you.
They just fell on top of me. I'm so sorry.
Now,
She is
who
very
are we going
tall.
to be
Things
How convenient.
meeting
Yeah.
with today?
The sisters are in the back room around the table waiting for you.
Oh, okay. So this is like the entire group. All right.
It is.
Thank you, Rosalind. I'll nod my head politely.
You have
Yes,
a
yes.
lovely name and face. Goodbye.
Oh my God! It's a fucking ghost.
I think it's just a statue.
Jesus.
I will check for you. Do not worry. I'm gonna use a little.
I'm gonna back
gonna use my shit scraper to lift the blanket from underneath. See
Underneath
what's
it is
underneath
just a
there.
statue, yeah.
Is it hanging dong?
No, it's a naked lady.
Oh, it's a naked lady statue. Do you want to see?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna lift the cloth so they can see underneath.
Is it well
I don't have to
done?
lift it very high.
What does this naked lady look like?
She's got some very demonic features, like someone from Tycho Rose. Similar to Lady Lux.
It's like a sexy sort of demonic monster that will.
It looks like my grandmother.
Oh, is your grandmother a sexy demonic lady?
She was.
Oh, my condolences. Do you mean that she's dead or that she's no longer sexy?
Either way, condolences.
Yeah, when you're ready, just go up those stairs to meet with the sisters.
all right. Enough statue ogling.
Oh, hello.
So
Hello.
There's
here
more
are
tall
three
people in here. Everyone's so tall.
ladies, currently dressed in black around a crystal ball. And as soon as you walk in, their eyes all lock in on you. And they're watching your every movement.
All of our eyes lock on them too. We can do that.
Yeah. No, not
I'm
mine
getting
actually. My
nervous.
eyes drift a lot. I really struggle to concentrate on specific things.
Fox, please.
If I concentrate on something for too long, then I get panicky and it makes my heart race. I can't be doing that. I've got to look around at a lot of different things.
Fox, you need to try drugs.
I've tried some drugs.
That
Well, he
explains
simply
a lot.
needs to try something called silence.
I tried that once. It did not agree with me.
Thank you for meeting with us, sisters.
You're most welcome.
I was particularly interested in hearing your expertise regarding ghostly possession, perhaps.
Oh, is that why we came here?
Yes. If you didn't know, Fox,
I don't think we discussed it, honestly. I think you just said we were coming here, so I followed you.
Are you familiar with Nancy the rat? She's my best friend in the whole world.
They don't
rat?
know about Nancy the rat, but they can tell you about ghostly possession. So the way ghostly possession works in this world is if a ghost manages to possess someone, they will essentially have the life drained out of them for as long as they're possessed, and then once they've essentially died while possessed, the spirit possessing them takes over their body and they become a vampire.
What?
Wait, what?
Are you telling me that Nancy the rat is not a rat?
Oh, Nancy's definitely a rat.
Well,
Wait, is she a vampire rat?
No, not exactly. So if you would show Nancy,
yeah,
To them.
I'll produce Nancy from my bag. My large rat friend. Here you go, Nancy.
There she is.
There she is. Good girl.
they look at Nancy and they tell you that Nancy is a large hunting rat from the Dagger Isles. For those of you who aren't aware of the lore of this world, the Dagger Isles essentially don't have a lightning barrier to keep the ghosts out, so they are full of ghosts. People normally just live on ships, going from island to island to escape them. Nancy was trained in as a hunting companion, but was also fed a diet of mushrooms from the Isles that allow her to do certain ghostly abilities.
Ooh. So wait, she did drugs.
Yeah,
And it
she
gave
basically
her-
did shrooms.
Ghost powers. Okay, so she is not currently being possessed.
No, she's
by
not. She was
a-
just trained to hunt ghosts.
That's amazing.
Whoever owned her previously essentially trained her to help deal with the ghosts that would have been plaguing the islands.
Who trained her?
That
I
would be
met
whoever
her
you
when
got
I
it from.
arrived here, so we've only recently become fast friends.
Huh.
Fox is enjoying her friendship as well. Quite a playful little thing.
She's so fast. I thought if I was bigger than her and my legs were longer, I'd be able to keep up. But she's like it's like
She's
trying
a
to keep
trained
up with an
professional,
automobile.
Fox.
Oh God, she's gone. She's disappeared into the walls. I can't follow her there.
That's what I'm saying. She can do that. That's part of her ghostly abilities.
That's
love
impressive. I'm gonna try doing that.
We get
No, it
back to
doesn't
the
work.
topic at hand, please.
Oh, hello. I forgot you were here.
There are three
Yeah,
of us. How could you forget?
Well,
They
I'm
still
not
in the
which one.
darkness.
I'm not sure which one of you is talking.
They
I was
all
assuming
speak
it
with the
was a sort
same
of
voice. So
hive mind
that's actually
situation.
part of the law. You can't tell which one is speaking and when.
Oh, creepy.
Oh, funky.
I mean,
Almost as
that'd
if
be
it's one
cool.
person in three bodies.
So, do you feel the things that the other one feels? Like, if I walk over to this sister over here, I won't do it, but if I were to prod you, would the rest of you be able to feel that?
They are
that
actually
I would do
individual
that.
people, yes.
That's such a rude question, Fox.
No, but I'm not going to do it. I just wanted to know if that was something that could happen.
No.
No, okay, sorry. So, if one of you were to be Never mind. I
And I would advise you do not touch my sister.
Which one's your sister? Oh wait, they're all sisters. No, I get it.
Just
You can be the
you're
dimmer
met with just
brother.
cold silence.
Fox is used to that.
Now, why do you keep it so? If you don't mind me asking, sisters, why is it so dark and so cold here? In your
It is a
lovely
preferred
estate.
state.
Oh.
Oh, I get it. No, I know about this. So
You guys have been in
I've
a
heard-
room that was just as eerily dark and cold as this before.
Mm-hmm.
when you're inviting people over, it is a tactic to make sure that you lower the temperature in the room. That way, they have to get close and they have to hold you, and it encourages
I don't think
skinship.
that this is a
I don't
romantic-
think that's one of these situations.
Can we be
Sorry, were
certain
you
of
dropped
that?
as a child?
I believe he's been dropped as an adult as well.
I've been dropped many times. It's kind of, I think I've spent more time with my face in the ground than I have above. So
Oh my god.
That's why they call you shit scraper.
that's one of the
He
reasons
also
they call me
loves
shit
scraping shit.
That's more of a profession than a.
Fun fact.
I'm glad that my reputation precedes me, though.
I think it's a passion project.
We have told you about ghostly possession. Do you have any other business?
Are any of you
Um,
seeking companionship?
No, that's not what we're here to ask, Fox.
Oh,
Could you please leave?
Anyway, would you, kind sisters, be needing any tasks done, perhaps?
They
by an
would actually. In
experienced
fact, these would be
ghost
your
hunter?
quest givers for any occult tasks that you would like to take
Ooh,
place doing.
okay. We're
They
unlocking
do.
a quest board.
They look at each other and they think for a moment and they say that they do have a task that they need someone to do. It's an assassination mission.
Oh,
oh,
now assassinations are a bit more dangerous. Am I correct? Because if you kill someone, their ghost leaks out of their aura.
Oh, this is the thing. They'll give you a specific bottle. But they want the
Oh,
person's
so we
spirit.
can-
Bottle their
Spirit,
soul.
okay.
Yeah, they want the
Okay,
soul.
who's the
The target would be a musician found in Silk Shore named Aria.
and is this musician a bad person?
I
Well-
don't see why that matters if we're being paid.
That's valid.
I keep getting that
How-
response from people.
How
I don't
much
know
are we
what the-
getting paid? That's the next question.
It would be 8 coin.
That's few
Okay.
weeks worth of
Each,
wages
or-
for all of us.
Wait, is that each or between us, though?
Depending on
That's
how many
like-
come back.
I'm assuming between. I'm assuming split. That's usually how.
So
this
8
is.
coin between us. I mean, that
You have to
mathematically
cut
that doesn't.
Nancy in as
Could
well.
could we bump that up to 9 just so it's it's easier to divide it among 3 people?
Good job, Fox. Okay.
That's what I do.
All right.
That's
So
what I do.
Arya, the
We're
musician,
gonna
can you
kill a
tell
man.
us
We'll
any
add a,
more about
we'll
them?
add a bonus if you can do it quietly.
Quiet.
Do not worry. Quiet is my specialty.
I highly doubt that.
Fox says at the top of his voice.
Quiet can be our specialty. Under the as long as we reel in this one here, he's an excellent distraction. Believe it or not,
Mm-hmm.
he's very useful. Isn't that right, Fox?
Oh, you're talking about me.
Yeah,
Oh, I'd
you're
like to-
incredibly useful.
I am incredibly useful. Yes, thank you for noticing. And no one in this room has shit on their shoes. So,
Is that because
that
of
I'm
you,
an-
or
well, yes, I've been making sure to clean your shoes when you
Oh,
when you
thank
go to
you.
sleep. I've been keeping them.
I'm not at all creeped out by that.
Thank you.
Oh, I don't break into your room to do it. I just I wait until you've taken your shoes off, then I collect them, and then I just scrape the bottoms for you.
You're sneaking off
sure.
with our shoes.
No,
Well, no, but I
Ros-
bring them back though.
Rosalind, could you please remove this vulgar man from the premises?
I did. Again, apologies for him.
This is I'm not getting a very friendly vibe from these
Would
people.
you happen to know anything about Cole Locke, the painter?
They say yes, he used to work for them. Essentially, he was a man that would go ahead and gather the souls of artists for them, and they're now currently lacking that. So they're now designating the task to you to carry on.
Wait. So you want the
okay.
musician's soul?
Can I just have a quick moment with my crew for a second? Maybe a slight sidebar.
Yeah, sidebar.
We also
Sidebar,
had
sidebar.
their alchemist, Ireland, design a special type of shackle for ghosts to make them repeat a task as well.
Okay,
Paid quite a lot of money for that.
Are these people aware that we are the reason that, Cole is in prison and that their entire operation was
I'm not
shut
going to
down?
ask.
Also, should we really be working for these people who are objectively incredibly evil and shifty? I mean, they've been saying horrible things to me since I entered. They've been incredibly rude.
Okay,
and they wanted to kill someone.
That may have been deserved.
They wanted to kill someone as well, which is equally bad in my opinion.
Ariana Grande?
Yeah, wait, what's this? Can I get the musician's full name, please?
It was Aria, Aria.
Damn.
Am I right in the connection?
Like, we've got to make sure that the person we're killing, like, this could be... We've got to know there's a knock-on effect when you take a life. Like, this man could have, wife and family and children. And
is this a man or a woman?
It's a lady.
This woman musician. Could have a wife and children, or husband, perhaps. I shouldn't presume, really.
This is the world's most interesting sidebar. Oh.
They could have they could have family, is what I'm saying, or lovers, or people that care about them. And if we were to kill them, then we would be making enemies of each and every one of those family members, all to appease these, quite frankly, very rude people.
But it's for money.
It is for money. However, we've got to weigh up the risk here.
Agreed. All right. Do you have a timeline, Dimmer Sisters, that you would want this job finished by while we consider?
No, you can do it at your own leisure.
Okay.
They know you'll get it done when they need it done, basically.
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable I
We'll be back in contact. We'll speak with
becoming a spirit tracker. So let's come along, Nancy. My dear, I've learned that you're just addicted to mushrooms. That's not that.
Well, it has been a pleasure, ladies. I do hope that you collectively enjoy your evening in this, quite frankly, dreary and horrific building. I bid you adieu.
Such a rude one.
Rosalind, your friends are very rude.
Rosalind asked Lady Luxe to return the book she just walked off with.
Nope. Take them.
I got stuck on them again.
Can you? Do you want to steal? If you want to steal the books, you want to give me a stealth roll for it?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Picking up these dead leaves.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Can I say that I'm talking to Rosalind and being rude to her to assist with this?
Oh wait, okay.
Okay. There you go. If you want to roll for it, steal those books.
Oh, well, I won't.
Big success. I'll say, yeah, you steal it, but they'll notice it when you come back. They probably won't care very much, but yeah, feel free to leave at your own leisure.
I'm gonna go place these dead leaves down in this living room over here. As a warning to
you really
them.
want to leave a bad impression.
It's because I've got dyslexia, right? And I keep just accidentally clicking E instead of W.
Okay, as you enter, there are currently 3 very rough-looking dudes, very rough guys, sat at your usual spot where you would normally be sitting. One of them has his feet on the table, directly over the reserve sign that's normally placed there for you guys.
Oh, Fox, I'll let you handle
this
one.
Good evening, gentlemen. Are you our company for today?
They turn to you, and what the big dude in the black coat gets up, and he looks at you up and down, and he asks if you guys are the new gang in town.
The new what now?
I said, are you guys the new gang in town?
The new gang. As in, what do we define as gang here?
This is a pet cafe.
We're
I would define a gang as a group of people.
A group of people, so like
then
yourself.
I would say we are a gang. I guess we were.
I suppose, but what constitutes a gang? I mean, what number of people do you need to have a? At that point, I mean, 2 is a crowd, 3 is a crowd, isn't it? 2 is company, and then
taking me for
a gang. Am I taking you for what? Sorry.
You taking me for a mug?
I mean, I can take you for something if you'd like. I've never been asked out so blazingly before, but.
They're just here to let you have a friendly reminder that this is Lamp Black territory, and while you're operating here, you can do whatever you want. They're not going to stop you, but part of your intake or income will now be paid directly to them, so they get a cut of all of your scores going forward.
So what income are we talking here? Because again, I'm a little confused.
Alright, short stack. Step back a bit.
Short stack.
Is he talking about me? I am perfectly
Max, calm
average
down.
height.
We're not here to start a fight, Max. Sorry, boss.
We certainly don't want any trouble with you fellas either. I'm a little confused what it is you're asking about.
They're just letting you know that, from now on, whenever you do a score, they'll expect one of your coins to go to their boss, Bazo.
Okay, and who it is, and what is your group called?
The Lamp Blacks.
The Lamp Blacks. Okay. And you're a gang.
As in the biggest gang that currently operates in this area, yes.
Fox knows, yeah. So you're a gang of some sort then?
I wouldn't merely call us a gang. I would say it's more of an organization.
Like a community, almost. Like a village.
In a sense.
That's nice. That's really pleasant, yes. And do you have lots of members?
You could say that.
Oh, okay. And I'm assuming of varying talents and degrees of intelligence and strength. He says, looking at the giant man in front of him.
After you say the word strength, Max is going to pick you up with one arm by your shirt.
Yeah, he means strength.
You are strong.
my
I'm
God.
very impressed.
I want to lift the 2 of them up so badly.
Now kiss.
Oh god. I wish I wish I could have put shit into strength so I could lift the 2 of them up together.
Max, put the poor chap down.
Oh no, it's fine. I quite like the view from up here. I'm not used to it.
He just drops you.
Max, I'm sorry, you do appear to be thinning a little bit at the top.
Oh.
What did you say?
Well, I wear a hat, not for the same reason, but it's a good way to conceal things like that.
Oh fuck, I'll turn you into a hat if you ain't careful.
Or do you want me to sit on your head?
The smaller one, Charlie, pops up and says, reminds everyone that we're not here to start fights, so he's here to let you guys know.
No, I was just trying to have a nice conversation.
Just letting you know that, you gotta pay Bazo.
Okay, so your friend, Mr. Bazo, he sounds like a lovely chap.
Oh, he's
if
lovely.
you'd like
yeah,
to send
fantastic.
any receipts over to us, paperwork, we can look over that and see what we can do
they'll
about
know if
that
you've
for
done
you.
any jobs in the area because they have eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be sending someone to collect the fees.
Oh, lovely. Okay, well, we look
Whether it
forward
be Max
to our
here,
next
or maybe someone else.
interaction. Oh, well, if it can be Max, I think we've got quite a rapport going now, haven't we, Max?
Piss off.
Oh, I'll get through to you soon, Max. I'll get through to you.
The 3 of them leave, but before they go, Max scrapes shit off his shoe directly onto your coffee table.
Get the shit scraper out.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
What unfriendly fellows. I need to have a drink.
I feel we've met a lot of very rude people today, honestly.
I'm a little tired of it.
I mean, if they want us to murder someone like that, then I'm completely on board, honestly. But otherwise, that's neither here nor there.
This is a charity cafe, and I'm angry.
I thought this place would be protected. I didn't think that
Yeah, they've
have
scraped shit.
people like that coming through. Also, did you see that man pick me up? I think he was trying something, but I don't know what.
I mean, I could pick you up.
You could pick me up any day. And Fox gives you a wink.
Unfortunately, she's now got her handful of books right now. Those books, there's one book about vampires, one book about ghosts, and one book about demons.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ooh.
Anyway, I'm
Very
going to disappear
cozy.
into the fireplace.
Yeah, magic style.
They don't know your
Oh,
hideout is there. They just know you happen to be in their...
Yeah.
territory.
Yeah.
Oh, I have wine now too. When did that happen?
Oh, oops.
Maybe I poured you some. Here you are. Here you are,
Oh,
Lady
thank
Lux.
you.
There
Thank
you
you.
go. Did it get a little bit nicer in here, by the way?
It did, I cleaned it up.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
see
I
some of our
thought
investments
so.
are paying off. It's not
We do
perfect.
We need a new rug. This one is
You've
very
got a little
ratty.
trading room
Oh
down
my-
here as well. For because you guys have a trading room for trading your finesse. I thought, hey, throwing knife practice would be great, right?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
I love
perfect.
it.
I love
I
it.
love
great use
it.
of Cole Locke's work of art.
I hope he's happy wherever
Because I know
he
Fox
is.
has been using his downtime for training activity. I think that would be the best way to do so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is a
There's so
great
much we can do with
idea.
this room as well. There's a lot of
Yeah.
potential here.
Do you know what? I'll
No
let you guys
ways to be
customize
good.
at the end of the after the heist or whatever.
Oh, hell yeah.
That'll be fun.
What did they do
I
to
like-
Mona Lisa?
I like this room.
Where's our lady pal? I wonder what she's up
Yeah, where's
to.
she gone?
There's a note on the bar that's left there.
Oh, okay. What does it say? Oh wait, there's actually a note. Oh, okay. Note from Adelaide. Your allies, the Lost, seem to be in trouble. Your contact will be waiting in the boiler room in Coleridge. Oh?
Oh. And I
Oh,
just
that sounds
got
a
her
little
these
ominous.
books about those vampires and demons. Gosh.
Your allies, the Lost. Oh shit.
Oh, is this an alternate thing we can do aside from, the murder?
Yeah, if you don't want to do the murder just yet, there is another.
That's an optional side quest, is what I'm getting.
What,
to,
the murder?
To
or
murder and
the-
harvest the soul for eternity.
It does sound like I'll be honest, it sounds a little above my pay grade. I'm not really...
Seems below my pay grade.
The soul thing?
You harvest people's souls?
No, it's below my pay grade.
Oh,
She's too
Oh.
good for this.
She
I don't-
means she's got a rich dad.
I don't know how to process that,
Yeah.
honestly. That's
I'm meaning you know what? Look.
you
if
are
I wanted-
enigmatic, Lady Luxe.
If... Wait, what does enigmatic mean?
It's just like mysterious. And...
Thank you. You said it, and I was just like, Let me
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
literally, yeah. Lux will just wink at him, and then leave. Like,
Fox can't
Look at
see,
the-
you're too high up.
oh, I would love it if the whole reason you guys couldn't see Lux's horns is because she was just too tall.
Yeah, she's too tall.
Yeah, we don't
He
really
couldn't see that
have
guy's
time.
receding hairline until he was picked up. He has a receding hairline now, Obi. That's canon, right?
Oh wait.
Oh yeah,
just-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Or at least thinning somewhere.
So, so is it Adelaide?
Yeah.
that
Yep,
is-
she left a
has
note.
been taken. Okay,
She's not
Well,
been
she
taken,
left-
she's just not
she
here
left a
today.
note. Yeah. She's busy. She left
She's a
us
busy
note.
woman. She's got a lot going
why?
on.
I please let me put this stuff down.
X.
There's so many places you can put it down.
So, according to
Oh, thank
the
God.
magical green book I always have in my pockets.
It's a bar called the Boiler Room, and you'll find it in Coleridge, which is to the south if you want to head over there.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
we
it's such
should.
a walk.
Look,
Lady
we're-
Lux, can you get us
we're
a carriage
friendly.
again?
We're friendly with the law.
You want a carriage again?
You can get us a carriage there. It's quite far away, isn't it? It's gonna be a journey.
You know what? I don't feel
Oh wait,
like
where is
walking,
Coleridge
so I
from
don't
here?
think-
You don't want to walk all that way. Not on those dainty feet of yours.
Don't mind me. Ooh, they
There's a
look
little
like
dot
two
in the center
here.
as well, which tells you all about this area called the Boiler Room, which is an underground social club founded by Coleridge workers, Scove musicians, and ex-railjacks turned artists. Though nary a noble has ever set foot in here, many like to claim they have. A fierce anarchist sentiment usually dominates amongst the attendees.
Ooh,
Sweats
you might
and
stand out a bit, Lady Lux.
yeah. Hold on.
Just a
Let me
heads
just.
I've been in plenty of places like this.
Maybe
I
take
can-
some jewelry off or something.
At least for a short amount of time.
Let me just see if I can change my outfit.
Would you like to borrow my hood?
My usual lovely pink coat is just not on right now.
If you can
Yeah,
dress
maybe not.
more,
No,
for lack of a better term, whorish, I think it'd fit in better here.
Whorish.
You know what?
Yeah, but in a good way.
Think barmaid. Let's pretend that Luxe is in like a barmaid outfit.
Yeah, you just have like a couple of buttons undone, not like all the way down.
Do we know who our contact is going to be?
The note didn't
Are
specify.
No, yeah. I was
are
gonna
we
say there wasn't
familiar
information,
enough
was there?
with the Lost? Okay.
I mean, you might be familiar with them.
We can just meander about.
Yeah, just socialize. Go for it.
Hello.
Solid opener.
Everyone is so much
Seb, I'll let you handle the
taller than me.
NPCs.
This person's very mysterious. This like skull-faced person over here. Oh, good evening.
What can I do for you?
Oh, I'm just quite new to the area. It's just having a look around.
Well, if you need any healing, you come to me.
Oh, healing in what sense?
This guy's a physician.
Oh, so you do like drugs and
Drugs?
like
Hold
tonics?
on.
No, it's a chemist, mate.
Oh, but do you prescribe them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I've had this thing where I've been really struggling to concentrate on like specific things. My eyes drift around a lot, and I kind of end up losing track of my thought processes sometimes. And your mask is very interesting, actually. Where was it that it originated?
My kid made it for me.
Mr. Heal. Wait, is it healer of unknown gender?
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Do you have
Do I have
the spark by chance?
a spark?
Spark is a type of drug.
Hush tones. Yeah, you know the thing.
I think she's talking about the illegal drug.
Oh, that's what you're asking about. I thought you were asking for a lighter. No, yeah, it's listen, this ain't the place for it. Come by my office later. We can talk about it there.
Where's your office?
It's just a few doors down the street.
And what's your name? Healer?
Oh. Nah, just look for the big cross sign on the building. You know where it is.
All right, thank you. Sounds good. I could always use other options. Thanks. I'm gonna walk away.
Thank you very much for your time.
I was smooth.
You're welcome.
No problem. I'm gonna watch the band.
This band is called Panic at the Factory.
Yeah.
I
They're
love
playing
it.
the hit song, which they just written, called Mother Lisa.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to step on stage. I've had a little bit too much to drink. Apologies.
No, you don't ever step on the stage unless you plan to be part of the act.
Oh, no.
Hey,
I know.
Viv. I think you've got a beautiful singing voice. I can
Do
see
I?
it. I think you're melodic.
I don't believe I am.
I
Maybe I'll have some more to
think
drink.
maybe if we get a few drinks in, we can get up on that stage. We can duet.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Would be kind of
I'm
rude
the
to
voice
be
of an
duetting
angel.
in the middle of someone else's concert, but okay.
That's when.
I don't
confidence.
know if we care about rudeness.
Fox does not give a fuck.
Fox is a bad influence on me. Why are you holding your wine with your crotch?
It's. I was just trying to pick it up in a specific way. I've been working on a few different techniques, and
Look at this person who has an ellipses on their head.
that means that they're in a cutscene, I believe.
Christ. I'm flirting with Bounty Hunter too.
Oi,
Ooh.
I'm watching.
Don't watch.
I'm definitely watching as well.
Let's go. No, from a distance. Over here.
Oh,
We're
yeah, real
watching over
slick.
here. I want to see how this goes down. I want to see what this guy's doing. Do you think he's hotter than me?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, he is a bit, isn't he? Sip for my drink.
Can you stop standing on top of my head, please?
I'm sorry. It's a force of habit.
That's a little rude. There we go. Force of habit to step on my face?
She would probably ask him. I don't know if he's doing so. Oh my god. She'd probably be asking him what he does on the weekdays then.
I mean, he's currently here trying to enjoy this concert from his balcony seat. He's a big fan of Panic at the Factory.
I'll ask him what's his favorite Panic at the Factory song.
Oh, you see, it's got to be this one. It's Mother Lisa, I tell you.
That's a valid choice. Someone's phone just go.
I personally prefer I write bins, not tragedies. It's a really good one.
Who was that? I heard that.
I heard something as well, but I can't see anyone. They must be
Fox
really
realizes that
short.
Viv's gone and he's like, oh shit.
Let's get out of here. I'm interested in this fine lady who has a knife on her thigh.
Anyway, you were saying. I'm sorry, I rudely interrupted you.
Oh no, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm new to Panic at the Factory. I don't know much of their music.
Well, they've been around for quite a while.
Oh, I don't visit these establishments often.
Ah, see, there's your problem. You got to know where to go and when.
Oh, would you mind showing me?
Yeah, sure. I can give you some the timetable of their tour if you want.
Oh no, I would love if we could go together. I don't really know these areas.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry if I may have given you the wrong impression, but I have a husband at home.
She kind of just pauses for a second and then nods.
Fox moves in.
She's just like, damn it, I finally found a man who's the same height as me. And he's married. She's like, nah, it's fine. I would like the timetable though.
Oh, sure, hold on, let me just write it up for you. He pulls out like a scraggly piece of paper and with like a 6-year-old's handwriting. Sort of, you can barely make out some times and letters.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's so valid. She's just gonna graciously accept it and kind of be sad.
Aww. You can't
He's
win them all.
handsome. He's handsome.
He's like above average, you know. Probably, you know. They take care of themselves. They don't.
Do I hear a salty fox?
I think I
Fox is,
also
like,
hear a
always
salty.
salty.
She's gonna thank the bounty hunter for his time and then head off.
Did you get any information out of him?
No problem. If I see you at the other ones, I'll say hello.
That would be nice. Hopefully I'll get to meet your husband next time.
He's not much of a fan of this sort of music. He tends to stay at home.
That's completely fair. It's not everybody's taste.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, enjoy your night.
You too. Thank you so much. And she's gonna like turn and just see Fox staring at them.
Fox is just grinning like ear to
Very
ear.
casual over there.
She's just gonna walk right by.
I think my friend fancies you. I don't think she realized that you were gay though. But that's okay. It's not a thing.
I kind of got that impression. I tried to let her down as gently
No,
as
you
I
did.
could.
You did that very well. I prefer. You're a good man.
Fox,
Yeah,
while you're
would
up
you
on the
like a drink?
balcony, you actually see someone you recognize right over here.
Oh. Oh shit! I've got to go. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm wingmanning for Viv.
Hello there, ma'am. Yeah. You listen to music often?
I'm just here to work. Thank you.
Oh, to work.
If you wouldn't mind giving me some space.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm just gonna pick up Viv. I'm just gonna pick up Viv and walk
okay.
away.
Bye now. You're beautiful. I've had a little bit to drink. It's fine.
Hey, Zamira.
So Zamira here is a vice purveyor who owns several gambling dens in some districts from Crowsfoot to Coal Ridge. And Red Fox, you're a regular customer.
Yep. How's it going?
If it isn't the little fox, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good, yeah. I just came in, I found a drink on a table, so I've taken it. And I spoke to a very lovely homosexual man just over up that way, so I'm having a really good night.
Oh, you mean Damien up on the balcony there?
Damien, is that his name? Very pleasant man.
He's a good lad. He's a good lad.
This band's pretty good as well. They've got a good beat to them.
I've heard better. You've been to my establishments.
Oh yeah. I was wondering if you were going to get like these guys, maybe for a night or two. I don't know.
If I'm being completely honest with you, that's why I'm here. I'm just checking them out. See if
Scouting.
I can get a little scout going on.
Yeah, of course. Networking, very important.
Anyway,
that's a similar reason why we're here.
How comes you're here? What can I do for you?
So who is it we're actually looking for?
We're looking for our contact to the group called The Lost.
Oh, Zamira knows them.
Have you heard of The Lost?
I knew it. I absolutely knew it. You must be the guys that Lady Adelaide told me about.
Yes, Lady Adelaide.
She's our best friend.
She loves each and every one of us equally.
You guys looking for the Lost, right?
Yes.
He marks their location on the map for you.
So if you just go to this location here, you knock on the door 4 times, pause, then 2 times. That's a secret code.
How many times is that?
4 times. A short pause, and then another 2 times.
No, but what's a short pause? Can you give it to us in like seconds and like?
We'll figure it out, Fox.
I mean, is there a rhythm to it? I mean, what if I'm like, I mean, there was a short pause technically on that 4th before the 4th one, but it wasn't as long
Zamira
as the other one.
what Fox is like, so we can just walk away.
Hold on, Fox. Your mouth is moving, but I'm not hearing much sense, mate.
I mean, I've been getting out a lot today, and I would say in probably less nicer words.
You're a regular at my places. I love you, but God, you can talk for the fucking world.
I try. I'd do anything for the world, and I will continue talking for it if that's what's needed.
Zamira tells you that might be what the Lost need, judging by the trouble they've gotten into recently.
Well, they need someone with a sharp tongue?
Yep, you might just be what they need.
Oh, no pressure then. Okay.
Interesting.
Anyway, 4 times, short pause, 2 times. Got it?
Okay. 4 pause, 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me test. He knocks on the table. Like that.
Spot on. Absolutely spot on, my friend.
Okay. Good. Well, it's great seeing you. I'm just gonna drink up. Maybe see if I can get it. Someone's digits, and then we'll be on our way.
You take care, kids. I'm gonna get back to my scouting.
Fox gives Zamira a one-armed hug.
Nice to meet you.
It was nice meeting you too. Take care of yourself, lass.
Lux is just gonna nod to him and kind of just make her way to the exit.
I'll finish my drink and place it down on the table.
Let me out! Let me out!
There's no
Doskvol.
escape.
Okay, I can move.
So the
now.
Lost are a gang you guys are friendly with because you paid them off when you established your hideout in their territory, basically. They were originally unfriendly with you, but after they pay off, they're actually your biggest allies because you have a +2 favor with them.
Ooh,
Oh hell yeah!
Now they're kind of they're a bit like I don't want to say noble as in nobility, but they've got like
So the
Hearts of
background is they're
gold,
all
right?
ex-military. They all fought in a war that ended 2 years ago. Right now, they essentially engage in vigilante activity. They look after the workers of Coal Ridge, and they
I love it.
they strike at the oppressive factory workers, essentially, which is
I
their
love
main
that.
target.
Okay.
Love that.
Who's the leader?
The leader
Do
is
we
the
know?
one in the back room here.
Ooh.
Oh.
Johnny McClaney.
Jonathan Wicker.
Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah, I want. So is it John
Jonathan
for short?
Wicker. Wait a minute. Do we have an action theme here?
Maybe.
Have I stumbled upon the theme?
This one's an easy
Connors.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say. John Connors. Yeah.
Joe Rambo.
It is Rambo.
Oh,
Rambo.
apologies. I have a stupid mouth.
She's
I've
been
been told
drinking
that
a lot tonight.
Many times, yeah. Now, we are here. They wanted to contact us. They
Well, they're in trouble, and
Okay.
need some help. I see Fox is armed.
I found this sword, guys. I think it looks really good. Can I try swinging it around a little bit, Mister
Well, I found a gun.
Mr. McClaney? I've not had a lot of time to practice with such a weapon. It's
I'm just gonna sit
very
there.
impressive.
I'm very
Hold
well
on there,
practiced
Squirt.
with
You haven't
guns.
had the training to be swinging some sort of weaponry like that around.
Does it take a lot of work to use something like this?
No, just gotta be careful. If you
no, I
don't want
wouldn't.
to swing that around, you're gonna have to into one of the other rooms.
Oh, of course. I wasn't planning on swinging it around here. I was just wondering if I was allowed to have a few swings with it later. It's-
We've got a room you can use to swing that around, but I'd be careful. You don't want to lose a
that's
few
okay.
fingers.
I have at least 10 of them, so I think you can lose a couple, right?
No.
They grow back, don't they?
No.
No, they don't.
Oh. Well, that's
I'm
changed
just
my
gonna
entire
put
outlook
this,
on things.
You
Gun
chop off some of your fingers there, you're going to be running back to to a physician trying to get them to stitch them back on.
Oh,
I know
they
a
can do
guy.
that. It's not so bad then.
At least you don't get finger ghosts.
No, if you don't mind putting that sword there back where you got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, I should do that. You're right. Fox walks off with the sword.
How the hell you're holding it like that?
I've just placed it between my legs.
He does that a lot. He
Good
likes to
job.
grab things.
Honestly, forget your fingers. You're going to have a whole entirely different problem grabbing it like that.
I can't put it back where it came from because it won't let me.
That's
Leave it
fine.
there.
Leave it there.
Good enough.
I'll get someone to sort it.
Do you always leave firearms on the floor? Viv?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on.
So, Mr. McClaney,
There you go.
we've been sent here by a mutual acquaintance, Miss Adelaide.
Oh, I see. You guys are from the Missy Adelaide.
Yeah, exactly. She said that you might have some line of work for us.
A muscular
Oh,
man
indeed,
walks
indeed,
in and he's
yeah.
like, he looks at his boss and he asks if he's seriously considering hiring these guys for it. 'Cause it's a very serious job.
We are very serious about the work we do. We have had 2 highly successful missions just in the last couple of days with no fatalities.
Now, why would you have to mention that?
Well, sometimes things
That
go
worries
awry
me.
and people die, but we have not had people die.
See, my problem here is that it's perfectly okay to say that you had 2 very successful missions, but when you bring up the fact that you had no fatalities, now that gets my bells a ringing.
Well, it means that We have
Wait,
come
like
back
sexually?
alive, and no one has died.
No, not sexually.
Your bells?
I said my bells, not my balls.
Oh, sorry, your
I'm-
accent is very specific. It's
They've
very
both
good though.
been
It doesn't drift or
drinking.
anything. It's very. It remains exactly as it should.
Now, I need to know that I can trust y'all three with this job because it is important.
We are the most trustworthy team you will meet out there, and that is a guarantee I can give.
He considers you, and the
does he
two men.
speak for all of y'all?
They look at each other, and they you can see on the look on the face they look like men who have no other option. So McClaney looks at you, and he tells you that they need a lawyer.
A lawyer?
Oh, I have plenty of those.
Specifically, a lawyer that's not currently owned by the court or any rich, powerful people, because all of them are.
Do you need someone that's specifically trained as a lawyer?
No, just someone to represent them.
Oh no.
Well,
Just we need someone that knows how to handle affairs.
oh well, I've handled plenty of affairs before. My
bet you
mother, in
have.
fact, had a string of affairs, I believe, and I kept
They're
my
not
mouth shut
quite the
about all
same
of them.
affairs that I mean, boy.
I'm gonna go and shit.
Well, I'd hope
it.
not. I wouldn't want to. Wouldn't want to be dredging up the past like that.
Absolutely not.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go sit beside Joe. This is exhausting.
So what sort of affairs are we talking here? What has happened? What have you done that is?
So the case that you'll be handling is a factory worker has died in an accident, which ended up resulting in some property damage from a fire. And the factory believe that it was his fault, and his family should pay for the damages, which they cannot afford to do. So they need someone to argue the case that he wasn't responsible for the fire from the
the
accident.
dead factory worker
Yeah, how
is being charged.
despicable.
Do they have proof that it was the factory worker's fault?
He was
See,
the
now-
factory worker that was doing maintenance on the day, so he was the maintenance man on that day. So they're blaming him.
Okay, so
He's dead.
Have the correct health and safety measures been taken in this factory? Because really it's the responsibility of the owner of the factory to ensure the safety of both their employees and anyone else within that area. That surely the onus falls on them.
See, now this is what we need y'all for. Y'all need to investigate this because
You can
Joshua
tell that
was
these
a
men
good
have
boy.
never even considered any of those things. They are not exactly the sharpest tools in the shed.
Now, it is a shame, but we need this done because their family cannot pay for his funeral or any of the damages. Now, Joshua was a good boy.
how much is that?
A lot.
Essentially, the damages are so bad that the factory that are claiming are so bad that the family would have to essentially work off the debt, and they'll be essentially working off the factory the rest of their lives if they had to pay this debt.
For free.
Indentured
much.
servitude, my ass.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right, you want us to investigate the source, the origin of this fire?
No, they just want you to be their lawyers, their legal
The
team.
lawyer. Oh, okay.
We're going to have to. We'll probably need to do some form of investigation though, just to get. Unless you have you already gathered information that you can supply to us on the
They have
on the
not.
case itself? I didn't think so. Okay.
We're gonna need to get information if we are to represent them in court.
Does that mean you're accepting this contract?
This sounds like a much more.
Yeah, I like this more than trapping a soul. to
Okay,
work
okay,
for.
okay. In this
Yeah, I feel
case,
much more comfortable about this than
we'll start
murdering
with the
someone
score.
personally.
Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna have to trust your little red friend here because he seems like he can talk for an eternity.
He could
Yeah,
talk
he can.
beyond eternity. Don't you worry.
All right.
And to be honest,
Which approach
Right.
do you guys think you best suit this type of job? You have assault, deception, stealth, occult, social, or transport.
Is this a job?
I'm assuming
Uh,
social.
I was going to say, is this job in two parts though? If we're
No, you'll be
investigating
straight and
then-
straight. Well, essentially, the way I'll be doing it is you'll start the trial straight away, and I'll say
Okay.
that you know the flashback mechanic you used last
Oh,
time. You'll be
yeah, we
using
can
that to
use
say
that
what you
rather
investigated.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll jump
perfect.
straight to trial, and we'll say what you've done, whatever investigation you did in the days before.
I would
Oh, yeah, we could
say
do that.
that I have experience in being a good lawyer through playing Phoenix Wright.
Oh, then you'll be
Yeah,
great.
and Danganronpa. Yeah.
Yeah.
have a-
Alright, you guys. Okay, you pick social. Okay.
You just have to cross-examine until they slip up and give you
Okay.
information.
Can you
about it.
guys all pick your loadout on your character sheet? How much equipment you're bringing on the job? Don't tell me what
I'll take
equipment it is.
gun
Just
with
pick if it's light, medium, or heavy.
So, just to clarify,
Mhm.
the opposition will have a lawyer, yes?
Yes.
Well, could we say I know said lawyer?
You might know of him by reputation, but not personally.
Okay. Okay.
You'd know he's from a very, prestigious law firm because the factory owners are rich nobles who obviously pay for the best lawyers. You can see John
Okay.
McClaney
I'm a
is
bit
very
nervous.
visibly nervous and sweating. It's his first time actually being in a courtroom.
Who would like to
situation
take
like
the
this.
lead on this one?
So the way it's going to
Yeah.
work, you'll see a clock at the top screen called Court's Favor. It's currently 50% full. When you make an argument that sways things your way, it will fill up. When the opposition starts getting more support, it'll go in their direction and go down. It might fill up completely, it might empty during the court trial, that's fine. But by the end of the trial, if it's more than 50%, you guys win. If it's less, you guys lose.
Yeah.
So you gotta try and sway the
Chrono
court's
Trigger logic.
opinion.
Okay.
That's how this is gonna work. So, the judge is gonna tell everyone that court is now in session for the the death of Osha of Viola.
I am Grand Judicator Leon Impartem der Friedrich Knixt. The court is now in session.
The prosecutor leading the case is his name is Windsor Payne,
Okay.
and stood next to him is the factory foreman, who is going to be the first witness. So he's going to go ahead and step up here. And the prosecution is going to, first of all, present the first piece of evidence, which you'll see in the bench in front of you, which is this document here, which is the autopsy report of the victim, Osha.
Which one? Sorry?
Right here.
Thank you.
Is his name
You can't pick it
Osha?
up, it's glued to the table, basically.
I'm
If you
trying
click
to
on it, it'll
read
give you information regarding
Yeah,
the
yeah.
victim.
Osha Viola.
5'8". He's a very tall man.
Head trauma. Time of death. 20 past 9. Body has since been incinerated by spirit wardens.
trauma,
Okay.
120.
So the witness is going to take the trial stand, and we'll be beginning the cross-examination of this witness here.
Okay.
Okay.
If you'd like to step up and ask him questions at any point, feel free to. I'll go ahead and type out his testimony.
Okay. So. Osha Viola. He was
He couldn't on account of him being dead.
Yeah. At 9:20, the machinery was turned back on. His head was crushed. Okay.
Is that all you have to say on the subject? Okay.
We suspect he wasn't wearing his safety helmet.
Why do they only suspect that?
His body was incinerated,
Now hold on a minute.
along with anything.
If his head was crushed, how is a helmet supposed to help?
That's a good question. The fact that they weren't aware whether he was wearing a helmet or not. Surely, even if his head was crushed, there would be remnants of said helmet on his head at the time.
His body was incinerated by spirit wardens to prevent any ghosts from attacking the other workers, and anything
and
he would have
it's-
had on him, including the helmet, would have been incinerated with him.
So have
Well,
we had any testimony, any information from the spirit wardens themselves?
The prosecution presents another piece of evidence. As you can see, it's the workplace safety guide. And their argument is because he failed to follow these, he is entirely to blame for his own accident.
Always where you're
Feel free
seeking
to cross-examine and ask any questions.
So, first of all, this claims that because that he didn't follow the safety precautions that you put in place, which I understand if that is the case, then I would say he is responsible, perhaps, for his own demise. I do not see how this accident that you've mentioned in your testimony is the fault of this deceased man.
Here, folks. Down here.
Yeah.
Okay, good boy.
And also only one person at a time from the defense approach the bench.
Oh.
Viv.
Well, wait.
Viv,
Well, hold
Viv.
on. I have a question. Now, you're saying you suspect he was not wearing his safety helmet because his head was crushed by the machinery. Do you have any evidence to support this claim that he did not have a safety helmet on? It appears you have nothing to produce that supports this.
The foreman rummages through his pocket and presents a piece of paper, which he then places on the bench.
Hard hat was reported missing. The report is damaged in the file, and you cannot tell who filed the report. The handwriting is very neat and legible.
Do we have any...
We believe the victim lost his helmet and reported it missing, but went to work without wearing one, which is a direct violation.
Isn't it the prerogative of the person in charge to ensure that there's equipment for the workers?
I'd like to... Do we have any evidence of Mr. Osha Viola's handwriting to compare?
Want to use your flashback to take stress and tell me what you investigated beforehand? I'll give you a chance to maybe find something.
Ooh, yeah, let's do
Oh,
that.
I just realised the kid's name.
Yeah, that's what I...
Obi, you bastard.
This is hilarious.
What is it?
OSHA Viola, like an OSHA violation.
Oh.
Like workplace stuff. Okay, so I just click flashback animation. And will that do it
Just
for
take
me?
one stress and tell me what it is you're doing, and then we'll see how
Okay.
that goes. I might make you
There
roll
you
for it
go.
depending on
One
what it is
extra
you want.
Alright, I'd like to say that I had further investigated a little bit more into OSHA's life, maybe spoke with his family and got some evidence and stuff. I want to know a little bit more about him as a person.
Okay, from
And
speaking with his
if I
family, I'll
glimpse of
say
his
that
family-
his husband and his son both claim that Osha did not leave a safety helmet at home, and as far as they're aware, he took one with him when he left home.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's not
Yeah,
going to be
I'll go-
very much help in court, because their testimony won't really matter much.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have a way of comparing handwriting, it seems.
Could you not have gotten a sample of his handwriting from
Yeah, did he have a
his husband
journal or
son?
anything? Or maybe that's too much to push.
You'd have to take another point of stress to maybe look
Ah!
around.
But that's fine, let's do it. I snooped around his whole house looking for...
Okay, I'm going to make you roll for that as well.
Perfect.
So, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pick Viv to roll for, I would say you're doing a survey roll, because you're looking around his home. Your position is going to be risky standard. If anyone wants to assist, they can also take point of stress to help.
Now, what happens when I am max stressed again?
After that, you start taking either trauma or harm. Trauma cannot be healed, harm can.
Okay. Alright, I'm about to roll. Let's go.
Mixed success. Okay. I'll say you find some writing for some things that he's written down, like a shopping list. But the writing is kind of smudged, and you can't tell if it's his handwriting or not.
Okay. I can't say for sure either way if this is his
Just that his
report.
everything you found with his handwriting on, like maybe like small post-it notes or whatever. For whatever reason, all the notes are smudged.
Okay.
Bad luck.
Can I step up to the table
I
for a
will.
second?
I will back off. Yes.
Mr. Foreman, is that who he is? The foreman.
He's
of
the factory foreman, yeah.
Mr. Foreman, obviously you are basing your evidence on pure conjecture at this point. We have very loose evidence to suggest that the deceased had no helmet on there. You have no confirmation of this. It appears that you haven't spoken with any of the spirit wardens regarding this either to get their testimony, as they were present during the body's cremation. So how can you put forward such flimsy evidence and assume us to just accept that as
So
pure
essentially,
fact?
the way the spirit wardens work, they're kind of like jury duty in the fact that everyone had to be a spirit warden at some point, and they're all anonymous, so you won't know which one is which. You'll just be called to be a spirit warden for a week
And there
in a
is
district.
no official report filed on the status of the body.
Because of the urgency of the task to protect the factory work from the ghost, none of that was done.
Okay, and there were no measures in place for a workplace accident on the part of the factory
The
itself.
measure is to incinerate the body as soon as possible.
Okay, but then you have you have nothing in place to investigate the cause of the death, first of all, or the fault of who it was. If this is something that happens often enough to have measures in place of this kind to bring a spirit warden in immediately, then there must mean that you would have some form of measures ready and prepared. Is that right?
Measure is to follow the workplace guideline and wear a safety helmet, which would have,
Which you
protected him.
which we've established you have no evidence that he did not wear a helmet.
The foreman looks over at the prosecution, and the prosecution looks back, and then he asks the judge if they can take a quick recess to present some more evidence that they also have.
I would love to see your further evidence. Thank
Okay,
you.
he tells you to take 5 at your bench.
These guys are full of shit. Okay.
Discuss your strategy.
This seems like pure negligence.
From
So,
what?
They are
Discord is now in recess.
their claim at the moment is that the deceased was not wearing a helmet, and that is the entire
Blake
basis
approaches your bench,
of their
and he
accusation.
asks
Oh my
to
God,
speak
it's
with
Blake.
Mr. Fox. Was it Mr. Red Fox?
Yeah, that's the code name. Okay, bye. So why not? Oh,
That's
yeah,
the
hello,
name he
young
knows
man.
you by because you introduced him. Yeah, his boss wants to have a quick word with you.
Of course. Where is he?
If you come this way.
Okay. I'm gonna get beaten up.
Can I smile and wave at Blake?
He blushes and smiles back. Okay, he's taking his time walking as well, and he's going to talk to you about Lady Luxe, who he thinks is quite the woman.
She is quite the woman, but I hear that she's only really into tall homosexual men.
Is she really? Okay, as in like just the homosexual vibe, or
I think it's the way they carry themselves. There's this sort of appearance to them. The man wasn't effeminate by any means. He was very masculine, but you could tell he looked after himself.
what about guys
Really?
who are really into writing poetry?
Well, I don't know how she feels on the sort of emotional.
What about musical theatre?
It's good to be in touch with that side of yourself.
Fox
Obviously,
just ran off round the back with some of the evidence in his hand.
yeah. No, this is just some random paperwork.
That's
he's
just
picked
his
up looking for.
paperwork. The evidence is all on the table in front of the stand.
Alright, so these are 2 blue coat officers that have been watching the trial from up there.
Oh shit!
They tell you that there's going to be some evidence revealed, and they want you to claim that it belongs to OSHA when it's revealed.
And why would you want me to claim that?
Because they'll pay you 12 coin.
12 coin for this, and you're telling me that this evidence is not.
As far as you're aware, it is.
Fine. And you're willing to pay me for that?
Yeah.
12 gold.
12 coin, yeah.
12
That's
coin
12
directly
weeks of
to
wages.
Can we hear what's being said?
No, it's just Fox.
12 gold directly to me to claim that this evidence.
That is what we're asking, yes.
Interesting. And Blake, I've actually, there is actually something I can tell you about Lady Luck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She likes an honest man.
I'm a man, does that count?
She likes a man with principles.
Oh, what does that mean?
I think you know exactly what it means, Blake. And I hand him the paperwork, which I've dropped on the floor, and I walk away.
As you're walking away, one of the blue coat officer goes, "You are making a mistake. I hope you know this."
I make mistakes every day, yet somehow I still come out on top. And he walks away.
John McClaney asks what that was all about.
Oh, they wanted me to claim that some falsified evidence was essentially... Where did they say it was from? They wanted it to be...
Just whatever they present next, just say it belongs to the victim.
They wanted to say that this falsified evidence was actually something that belonged to the victim. They offered me a 12 coin to do so. And I nearly took it, I will admit. It was a very good offer, but it was from Bluecoats, and, you know, just fuck the Bluecoats.
Fox, do you have morals?
I mean, do you not?
I do. I didn't know you did.
Why would you assume that I have no... I'm not a sociopath.
I guess I was misinformed.
Anyway.
The impression.
The evidence that they're going to try and put forward is absolute horseshit. It'll be full of holes. And it is... There's nothing. There's nothing in it.
Well, prepare to tear it apart.
Okay, court's gonna resume, which is exactly what's
Court is in session.
So, the prosecution, Windsor Payne, he'd like to step forward, and he presents a couple of pieces of evidence. He's going to first of all reveal the log to show that, you know, the machine was turned on at the right time, 20 minutes past 9. And also, they recovered something from the scene of the factory. A helmet that was left in the locker room.
I would like to investigate the helmet.
Yes.
Extra small, first of all. So as I head up, I'm just going to take a look at the information. I don't say anything out loud. Mr. Foreman, could you describe the victim for me?
He's a he's a pretty unremarkable guy.
Okay, so we'd say maybe like I mean a physical description. Like I can see from here it says 5'8". That's, I mean, compared to me, that is well above average. Wouldn't you agree?
It's average for a factory worker.
Average for a factory worker, so you'd say maybe a sort of medium height, correct?
Potentially, yeah.
Proportionally, he wasn't an odd shape. He wasn't really fat or really thin.
No, he wasn't deformed in any way.
He didn't have a weird tiny head or a weird tiny feet, did he?
No, maybe not.
No, he didn't. Interesting. So this helmet here, which we're claiming was the property of the victim, which is a size extra small. And we're claiming that belongs to him.
Evidently, yeah, he was in the locker room. There was a missing report filed, and he...
Why would a man of average build and average height and average proportions be wearing an extra small helmet?
Maybe it was the only one available.
We
The regulations just say to wear a helmet, not what's up, not wear the correct size.
Well,
Yeah,
how can you
follow the
wear a helmet that
regulation.
doesn't fit over his head? That would not protect his head in the slightest.
He sort of shrugs at you. The factory workers don't take it as seriously. They just care about, you know, following regulations. Not always.
I've said
to the
what I
T.
need to on this subject, and Fox is going to walk away. Absolute horseshit. They've got nothing.
Are we the ones gaining the court's favor, by the way?
The helmet has swayed the court into thinking that you
Okay.
guys are bullshitting right now.
Well, they think we're bullshit.
Wait, they think we're... Are we...
They believe the helmet to be his. They think, yeah, he definitely misplaced it.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Okay.
Based on what, though?
Based on the fact they are very easily swayed by evidence.
Okay. I have something that I'm kind of iffy with.
What's that?
It's more so, I'm just gonna like turn to like Fox and Viv and like speak to them about this. But it says that the time of death was at 9:20, and OSHA died. OSHA died at 9:20, and the piece of machinery was turned back on at 9:20. How could he have done that if he was dead at 9:20? How
It wasn't
could he
him
turn
that turned it on, it was
on?
the foreman that turned the machine back on at the scheduled time.
Yes. So, but why would OSHA be in the machine at 9:20?
He shouldn't have been, and that's what they're saying it's his fault. He should have left by then.
Shouldn't the foreman
You're really
have checked?
arguing very well for their case at this point.
Yeah.
No, but
I don't
Do you want to
understand
switch
why we've not
sides?
swayed them at all if we've argued all of this. Like,
no, like I'm not arguing this in front of them. I'm just saying, like, shouldn't
Yeah.
the foreman have checked? Like, surely it's up to him to see how the operations are running. I wouldn't turn on the machines knowing someone was working in the machine.
He had to stick with a very tight schedule. These factories do not want to waste a single second.
Okay.
Basically, the time was cleared beforehand. OSHA requested the 20 minutes. He said, "All right, cool. The machine will be turned off for those 20 minutes for you to do your job."
I'd like to take a step up again, and this time I'm going to address the jury directly. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I know obviously you've got a lot to think about through all of this, and you've already had a lot of very confusing, and frankly, may I say it, conflicting evidence that has been put forward today. What we must remember out of all of this is that a man has died. And a man has died, in my opinion, due to the sheer negligence of his employers themselves.
Tell me what you're rolling to sway them like that, or convince them, or whatever.
That's a... let me go to my character sheet, because I've got...
You got sway, consort, command, attune.
I mean, it's more of a sway, surely.
It is, alright. So we'll let you roll for that one. Your position, risky, I'll say standard. Do you have some assistance from Lady Luxe? Okay, Lady Luxe, do you want to step up there and also argue the same thing with him?
Yeah. I'm gonna put my foot down and kind of just say, as a noble, as somebody who runs businesses, it is up to us to look after our workers. It is up to us to.
This is a radical new idea for most of the nobles here.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Pretty much everyone has made their fortune off exploitation.
No, Lux is firmly going to say the work solely relies on the people. Their ability to do their job is what makes factories work. And it is up to the people who run the factory, the ones that are in charge, to protect the workers.
I mean, this
Because
factory
if
is
the
trying to
workers-
replace its one worker with two other workers by forcing them into labor.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't force labor.
This factory
That's
certainly
only-
can.
There you
The
go.
thing is-
Legally can.
No, of course. Okay, hear me out. Don't agree with them, guys.
No, I'm just saying,
what I'm trying
we've got to operate within the confines of their laws, not our own. That's the problem we've got.
This is a
I
very corrupt
suppose.
city with very corrupt laws, very corrupt politicians.
I would like to say though, Obi, I think I would be pushing myself on this one because Fox
Go for
gave
it.
a very, very passionate and angry
Absolutely,
speech
go
about
for it.
this.
Go ahead and push yourself
So,
and roll it when you're ready.
That gives me a stress point, doesn't it? Or
Yes.
Stress.
Firmly
Is that going automatically?
agrees.
Yeah,
Or
it
do I
does.
add that myself?
I'll say you stood up on the table and you're ranting at them.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna roll them.
Go for it.
How is that still a mixed success after all of that? Fucking hell.
You do get some favor, but
You got a
at the
few
same
fours.
time, it's not quite enough.
I would like to once again put forward the evidence of this helmet.
Just
Of
as
which
you
I
say
was-
that, the
Yeah.
doors of the courtroom are going to burst open.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
okay.
Blake.
And he runs up to the bench. He's very sweaty. He's very out of breath. His face is completely red. He produces in his hand a belt, and he explains that he went to the Spirit Warden's crematorium. Turns out they don't burn everything. If there's certain materials like metal, because the crematorium basically uses electricity to cremate the body and the spirit at the same time. They remove any metal objects the person has on them, and put it in a dumpster, basically in a bin. And Blake's just been rummaging through it. His body is completely filthy. And he presents some new evidence. About.
Okay.
And then he goes to pass out on this bench.
What an honourable young man, don't you think so, Lady Lux?
He held by his principles, I think.
I've just looked over it. So, as young Mr. Blake who has tragically passed out in the corner over there, he has presented us with some evidence of the deceased. Now this is a tool belt, I believe, that was used by Mr. Viola.
He looks at it and he nods and he confirms that it is indeed. It looks like it's Osha's belt.
Now this belt, I believe, looking at it, the size of it is listed as an extra large.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me reiterate that the deceased in question was of normal proportions. There was no abnormal sized head or feet or hands or body, and yet this evidence, which was clearly taken from the corpse itself, states that he was an extra large. This helmet that we are claiming is his is an extra small. It is clearly not his, and I would like it to be stricken from the evidence.
The foreman and the prosecution sort of look at each other and they don't know what to say about that.
Can I look in the pocket of the tool belt
You can.
Yeah,
to
what's
see
that
what
note?
the note is?
Oh yeah, there's definitely a note there. It's this note right here.
Okay, I'm just gonna... Repairs would take 30 minutes and 1 can of lubricant to complete. Request to schedule maintenance for 9 to 9:30 approved.
And he had used half of the canister of lubricant.
Which means that not
He was
only did the
supposed to be
foreman
there.
turn on the
He
machine
was
early,
killed at the 20-minute mark.
he was killed at the 20-minute mark because the foreman turned on the machine early.
Mr. Foreman.
The foreman is visibly sweating bullets.
Mr. Foreman, you were aware of the work that was being carried out, correct?
Yeah,
Love it.
20 minutes of repairs, fully.
20 minutes. The report says otherwise. It says here that it should have been finished at 9:30. 30 minutes. Permit me, 30, that is a higher number than 20, isn't it?
It is.
The prosecutor just laughed, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
He ran out of the courtroom while you guys weren't looking. He snuck out.
Oh my gosh.
Can we see?
This entire court proceedings is a sham. They have claimed that this man, first of all, was not wearing a helmet, which we have no further evidence showing that he was neither wearing a helmet or not. Also, they have claimed that the work should have only taken 20 minutes when the official report that was approved by the foreman himself states that this work would take 30 minutes. And yes, the machinery was turned on. Now, Mr. Foreman, can you tell me who it was who switched that machinery on before the work was finished?
The foreman is very visibly at a loss for words.
Please be aware that you are under oath. I don't know if that's a thing, but it sounds cool.
I don't think that is a thing here, actually.
I'm going to pick up the maintenance report from the table. I'm going to walk and march over to it, and I'm going to thrust it in his face. Mr. Foreman, can you read, sir?
He's going to concede that he might have turned on the machine at the wrong time.
So, the machine was turned on at the wrong time, which means that the man was still at work and still in the machine. Something that I believe was your responsibility to keep track of. Is that correct, sir?
He nods.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this man should not only be charged with gross negligence, he should also be charged with manslaughter.
He leans in and tells you that you're making a big mistake by pursuing
I make
this.
a lot of mistakes, sir. You can keep warning me about that all you like. The people will hear the truth today. This man is responsible for the death of the deceased. And I slam the paper down on the desk.
Beautiful.
The judge is
like.
pretty convinced.
Could I speak to the judge?
You can, yeah, if you want to approach the judge's bench, go right ahead.
Yeah, I would like to make a formal request that not only does the foreman have to cover the expense of the funeral for the loss of OSHA, but he should be the one to cover the cost of the factory repairs.
The judge seems very reasonably okay with that.
I think
He's gonna look at the name of the factory and those who run it and all those in charge. He's just writing things up, and then he comes across the name of the company that owns the factory. It belongs to Skurlock Industries. And then as he says that, there's a very noticeable silence in the courtroom, and everyone is very aware of that name. And
are we aware of that name?
if you click on this magic green book in the bottom right corner, you can be aware of that name. Yes, you would be aware of this man. He is essentially the richest and most powerful man in the city.
Well,
and everyone sort of nervously looks around, and then the judge says, okay, he's going to mistrial, essentially. He's going to say he's not going to make the family of the worker work in the factory, but no one's getting paid for anything.
You are a coward, sir.
Oh!
Buck says. You're all cowards.
They rightfully are cowards, yes.
If you want to let a man be
so
laid
essentially,
to
you
rest
save the family from eternal servitude in a factory, but yeah.
Yeah, we succeeded, I guess.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, John McClane is still going to pay you guys for your hard work. That's what you get paid at the end.
Lord Skurlock.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
He's on the fucking list.
He has his own wiki.
Fox goes back
He does.
to the seat. No, Fox is going to go check on Blake.
yeah.
Blake is very, he's passed out underneath the bench.
Lady Lux, can you see if you can get him up?
I'll pick up Blake in my arms like Princess, carry him out the fucking.
I just want to say, whilst we're here with him, what Blake did today was not only incredibly brave, but incredibly dangerous on his behalf.
He gets up immediately on seeing like Lady Lux being there.
Oh, I've already got him in my arms though.
You can feel he has a boner.
Oh.
I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just
Blake,
gonna smile and ignore it.
What you did was incredibly brave, and you did the right thing, but you also did something very dangerous. The people that you work with are not going to like what you did today.
Please don't.
Lady Lux, you're very sure he just nutted on you.
Oh.
I'm just gonna ignore it and smile and pretend I didn't. I would also like to if she's like princess carrying him, Blake and Fox are definitely eye level with each other.
He's a 16-year-old boy.
That's why Lux is carrying him out, because he's she thought he was like passed out. That's why she picked him up to carry him out. She was going to take him back to the cat cafe to get a drink.
Yeah, we should definitely take Blake with us, because he might end up like fucking face first in the river. Otherwise, like these guys could actually kill him.
Yeah, we can protect him.
You can see from the
That's
balcony
Blake.
above the courtroom that his 2 blue coat bosses are definitely not happy looking at.
Blake, would you
Yeah.
like to come back with us?
He's pretty happy with that, yeah. You want to move back to the Cat's Whisker?
We are gonna head back and have the trade unionists afterwards.
I'm glad you gave Blake a little speech to motivate him to doing the right thing.
Did
Yeah,
that play into
was
that then?
cute.
Is that why he did that?
Yeah.
He chose the right thing.
He did the right thing. He's a man of honor.
I mean, he was going to do it originally because it's got scripted to be him anyway, because, but now you gave him a nice reason to.
Now thematically it makes sense.
Okay, do you know what? I'm going to go with the usual suspects here. So what's going to happen is the blue coats grab someone in the periphery of your crew, so someone you guys know. I'll let you guys decide who it is, actually, just so I'm not having all the fun here. A volunteer, a friend, or a vice purveyor as the person most likely to be taken by the blue coats. And then we'll make a roll to see if they hold up against the questioning.
I'd say it was probably Zamira because we spoke to him today.
Okay.
Was probably the only one that
okay.
makes sense.
Okay, no, that would make
Yeah.
sense, yeah.
That's-
We'll do a quick roll for that and see how
He's
good
shrewd and
Zamira
cavalier though, so
does.
see how
Yeah,
he did.
absolutely. Just a straight up 1d6. Zamira did not give any information to the blue
Let's
coats.
go.
Not happy about
Okay.
being obviously questioned by them about what's happened, but did not speak or break or rat you out.
Love Zamira.
What a lad.
Anyway, you guys get some downtime activity as well. You can have a long-term project, acquire an asset. If you need to indulge in a vice, you can do your vice roll for that.
I will definitely be indulging in my drugs, please. Quite
Alright,
would
I'll
like
set
One
that
drugs,
roll up for you.
please.
If you indulge in your vice. Okay, Viv, you are gonna do a vice roll for me, so let's go ahead
you
and
got
do
it
that.
for me. Perfect.
Go ahead and roll
And
that
remember-
and see what you do.
And remember, if you ever need to restock, you know where that physician is.
Mix of stuff. Okay, you got 4 stress
yeah.
off there. Are you doing it a second time, Viv?
I can't see. Hold on. Where
Because you clicked indulge vice twice.
did I? Oh, oops. I wasn't.
No, that was Lady Lux. Okay.
No, I only wanted to do it one time.
Okay, that's
I need to do it more than one.
Yeah, you only somehow managed to clear 1 stress. Yeah, you probably should do more PR, social media management,
Yeah, I need more.
more publicity.
You know what? We'll just say that Lux gave some money to the family for her funeral.
Oh, that's nice.
Aw.
Look at you.
1 second.
I might also indulge in a vice.
I believe you've been
What is your
under a lot of
vice?
stress being a lawyer.
Fox has not had to indulge in his vice. Fox is gonna go to his favourite whorehouse.
Ah.
And
The one you're not allowed in.
he's gonna attempt to go to the Chastity's relief.
I've actually mapped the place out as well.
I thought you'd be heading to the Seamstresses Guild.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm able to clear my vice actually if I can't get in.
I'll say they begrudgingly let you in because you've got money on you now.
Yeah.
Ugh, yeah.
Lady Lux, you can use your character skill to get a 3rd action during downtime.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So if you want to do like a 3rd publicity event, you certainly can do.
Yeah. Love that.
Is there a thing I need to press for it? Like, is it?
You should be click on
I'm trying to do it
indulge
from
vice
activity.
on the bottom right or bottom left there.
Yeah, I just clicked indulge vice and it's not really doing
If that's not working,
anything.
I'll do it manually for you. So I'll do vice, Red Fox.
Yeah.
There you go. Roll that.
Okay.
Could you do that for me as well? 'Cause
I
for some
shall,
reason
yeah.
it's not showing up.
Cleared 2 stress.
Do you want to do it again, Fox?
You might need 5 minutes, but
They bring you a glass of water to stay hydrated.
yeah, give him some orange juice and and a biscuit. It's like giving blood. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, you weren't as good on the
Okay.
second time round from the looks of it.
No, well, yeah, not as much.
Right, Viv, I see you're also training. Hang on, how
Right.
many times have you indulged your vice?
I
Dude's not-
indulged my vice once and
Okay, so
cleared
yeah, you can do a training
stress.
one as well.
Yeah, I was can I train up studying? Is that how it works? You pick a track like that?
Just put 1 point onto that, yeah.
I'll indulge my vice a third
One more time, okay. Alright, Lady Luxe is going hard on the vice today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Quite stressful.
She's gonna go broke.
There you go for it.
Oh, watch me overindulge.
Oh, you have.
Oh, a 6! Oh my goodness.
Of course.
Oh,
Okay, in that case, now whenever if you ever do a downtime where you don't indulge in your vice, you'll get stressed instead now. You've now become hooked.
You're addicted.
I'm addicted to being a good person.
If only more people were like you.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
started a
you are,
political movement.
Back to free play.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly take you back to the Lost Hideout.
Wait, hold up. Can we just say that I've started a political movement about factory workers?
Yeah, you're writing up the
factory
workers.
rights.
There's no you're trying to unionize them.
Yeah, I'm trying to unionize the workers. Look, I eventually want to become a councilwoman.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say. Do you know what? We'll say you made some charitable
Right.
donations to factory workers who are currently being overworked by the foreman.
Fox is considering becoming a lawyer now. He's like, he's got a taste for it.
All right, I'm gonna travel everyone back
Make a
to.
great lawyer.
It's gonna
I
go
can't
straight. Gonna go
believe-
to law school.
I can't believe I rolled a 1, then a 3, and then a fucking 6. Of course.
See, that's why I'm afraid of going that additional. Like, I'll keep a little stress.
I mean, I don't mind. I mean, what I have to give to charity? That's so upsetting.
Is Blake here with us, by the way?
Blake isn't. However, there's gonna be
What happened to him?
a child.
laid him to
He's going to back to work again.
What?
Yeah,
You're
we
gonna
had
fucking kill
downtime.
him.
Hopefully
They're gonna murder him.
Oh, poor boy.
They're not gonna murder him, although he might be disciplined in some way. Yes. He'll come back with you at the cat's whiskers though for a drink. But before you go there, you meet up with John McClane. He's very happy. That's a shame they couldn't really pay you much, just by the fact he's got money on his desk right there.
Yeah, it's kind of flaunting.
I'm sorry I couldn't pay you more than that, but I do appreciate what you've done for this family.
I mean, you couldn't pay us a lot, but I understand that you are a quite influential group yourselves. Could we say safely that we have something of an alliance, perhaps?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
can say
gain
that.
more favor with
You
them.
can
Yeah.
say that for sure.
This is Osha's husband and
Oh
child.
my god.
Oh,
They just wanted to thank you personally for
Happy.
all you've done for them.
Sefti and Eugene.
May I
I'm not
May I
laughing at
third-
their names. I'm not laughing.
may I say first of all, my condolences for your loss, and I want to assure you that though justice may not have been found in the court today, you will have justice.
I thank you. It's thank you so much. It's just it's been a big fucking weight off our shoulders. Just knowing that it wasn't in the wrong, you know.
You should never have doubted him.
I'd never doubt my own son. It's just nice to know that there are some good people out there. Thank you so much.
Lux just feels really bad for them. It's just like, you know that way where sometimes like nobles are in the wrong? That's so bad.
Essentially, what the factory
Sometimes.
is, they accidentally killed one of their workers, and like, you know what? We'll just make his family work for the rest of their lives to replace him. 2 workers for 1 is what they tried
Lord
to do.
Skurlock.
Yeah.
Lord Skurlock, what do you know of him, Lady Lux?
He's a very dangerous person, as you guys would know about. He's very rich. He owns a manor estate, and he also owns several Leviathan ships. So you know how the electricity barrier keeping the ghosts out is powered by Leviathan blood? He owns the largest fleet of ships that go out hunting Leviathans. He is incredibly rich. The only other person that would like match him would be the Lord Governor himself, which you know is not a fan of Lord Skurlock, so you know the governor himself would want to get rid of him, but so far has been unsuccessful. And there's a lot of mystery surrounding him.
Yeah, Lux is a wealth of information. She just spat all that at you.
He sounds like a man that probably needs taking down, not just several pegs, but maybe right down to the fucking ground.
I think
John
that's...
McClaney does give you some information regarding him, saying that occasionally he's been known to hire a train from the Railjacks to go outside of the city on occasions. For what reason, they don't know.
And will there be any, I'm assuming he's one of these sorts of people that is so rich, so influential that not many people are willing to put a target on him.
Pretty much.
I mean, a lot of wealthy people would probably have a target on him, but combined wealth can only do so much.
This man just sounds like an endless wealth for us. Seems like a pretty good fucking target.
Could be a big problem, though. Wealth and power. A bit scary to go against.
I mean...
What's the worst that can happen? We're facing death every day. We're facing
we
torture,
become ghosts.
beatings. Yeah. We all gotta die someday, haven't we?
Don't
try not... Try... Maybe not in front of the child.
No.
Walks over to the child. I will have revenge for your father.
Oh my god.
I don't know about you guys, but we do have a child in the room. If you could keep your cursing down to a minimum.
I'm sorry. But you've got to learn these words. They get you a long way, believe me.
Lux is just patting the kid's head. She's just like,
it's just the emphasis that F word gives. Just remember that, young man.
Don't remember that.
If your mum, if someone asks you,
this kid
you
has
want
two
to do
dads.
something, you could just say, no, I don't want to, or you could say, fuck no, I don't want to do that. And it really emphasizes it.
Don't listen to him. He's a rude boy. Lux is gonna drag Fox by the ear away from the child.
Well,
If you want to make your way back to Cat's Whiskers, I believe Blake will be
You're gonna
waiting
hit
there.
me again. I'm not against it.
no.
Before they go, Lux is just gonna say to the two of them that if they need anything in terms for the funeral, just to get in contact with her and she'll help deal with it.
John McClaney looks at you guys and he tells you that there might be more work for you in future if you don't mind the fact that the pay might not be what you're used to from your rich targets.
Perfect.
And we might not be able to pay you much, but you're always welcome here.
You guys are influential, correct? You've got a lot of scope around the city.
They're about the same size as you in terms of being a gang.
If we work together, there's a lot we can do, I reckon.
I'll make a note of it.
Let's go.
But we do appreciate what you've done here. And if we ever need something again, we'll be coming to you first.
Glad to hear it. Fox walks away dramatically.
Lady Lux, they want you to put the gun back down.
I'm trying. Sorry.
Viv, wasn't that so cool? Didn't I sound so cool in there?
You sounded very cool and mature.
I sounded so cool and mature, didn't I?
You did. You really
I
did.
can feel my heart against my chest. It really hurts.
You did great.
I think I'm gonna be sick. Let's go.
Another gun. Put the gun
I'm trying.
down.
I'm
please.
sorry. I'm really
Leave it to
sorry.
the experts. Thank you.
Accidentally misfired.
I'm actually gonna cry. Let me go.
It's fine, just leave it on the floor, I'll clean it up later.
I'm just gonna
Is what
put
Johnny
all
Connell
of it-
says.
Let's get out of here.
Let's return to our hideout. I just hope that you're aware that you may have...
Oh god! Oh, don't go in there. I'm pretty sure I've just shit myself all up the wall. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh, Oliver.
that's our Oliver.
You can all
But,
see that there's a very visible trail leading from the bathroom as well, and you can smell it. I want everyone to make a resistance roll for the smell, considering you're right next to it.
Roll. Is that a thing?
Yeah, if you go to your character sheet.
Okay.
Hang on. If you go to the page with all of your stats on it, which is the second page, play, If you click on the little red dice next to the word resolve,
Is there a resistance one? Or is
yeah,
that
cool.
just-
It's the red dice next to the word resolve. So you resist with resolve.
I resist the smell, but it stressed me out a little bit to do
Yeah,
that.
you're right next to it, and it's
having a dream at the moment. I don't know how to use this newfangled technology, you know.
Oh my god.
there you go. I've done it for you.
Stress?
If you want to go ahead and roll that box.
Ooh, you have a lot of resolve.
Yeah, I'm full of. That's my main.
You scrape shit, so the
Yeah, you
smell
scrape shit for a living.
Lady Lux, on the other hand, is not used to it. Okay, so yeah, this
You
is
resist and clear one stress. Fuck yeah!
Lux has to swap seats with.
I can't believe the smell of shit made me less stressed.
It was
right at
relieving,
home.
honestly.
God, that's better. New trousers.
So Blake, one thing I wanted to mention to you, obviously the line of work you're in at the moment is very dangerous for a man of your temperament.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're a good person,
Oh.
and the people you are
thanks.
working with are not good people.
I mean, I'm sure they try their best.
They tried their best to bribe me into falsifying evidence to put
Some sort of bet, isn't it?
to force two innocent people into indentured servitude to the richest man in the city. Where does the morality come into that there? Where do they
What's-
seem like good people?
What's adventured servitude?
That is slavery. It is basically forcing someone to work without any pay until they die.
Oh.
Yes,
Now,
When
you're-
I was a child.
You're a poet, right? You're a writer. You like to write about the beautiful things in life.
He tells me he's currently
hope.
working on a theatre production that he's writing about someone who can control all four elements: fire, water, earth, and air, that gets reincarnated.
I mean,
Sounds very
I'm-
fanciful.
I'm no Bill Haxbird, but I try.
From the position you are in, the experiences you are having, that side of you, that beautiful side that just wants to make the world a better place, it's going to be crushed. If not sooner, then definitely later. Do you really want to become that sort of person? The sort that will crush those that are smaller than them under their feet?
Miss Lux, he's scaring me.
I mean,
Blake no longer has a boner.
Oh, update. Boner.
Mario shrinking music.
boner update.
It's gone.
It's gone. Lux is gonna like lean down and look at him a little bit and kind of just say the truth is he's being 100% serious, and the only reason we're saying this is because we're worried about you. You did a very courageous thing today. I mean, this is the second time you've helped us. This is the second time you've saved us. The issue, though, is not a lot of people are gonna like that. And we don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to get hurt.
But if Miss Lux thinks I'm courageous, then well, I'm invincible.
No,
Oh,
you're
no.
not.
No.
No, quite the opposite, actually. You're
Yeah.
very, very small and vulnerable. I heard you got the shit kicked out of you by some guy with a cane, and that man was probably only slightly taller than you. So
Yeah, but like he wouldn't have stood a chance if I'd fought back, you know.
you could have fought back. You had every opportunity to, but you didn't. Like a
How do
little
you know?
coward.
Look-
I've heard a lot of
How
things.
do you know so
there's a
much,
lot of-
Fox? I don't
I just, you heard things on the grapevine, as it were. So
Oh.
Lux is gonna look at Blake and very seriously say, Blake, I could break you in half so easily.
Fox up the
Instant
bone now.
boner.
Oh, it is returned.
Simultaneously on the other side of the table.
Hear a thud.
Boner update, it's back. But she's like very serious about it.
That's okay, guys. I have a boner too sometimes.
Oh my god. Oliver also has one right now.
They're just
He's been
simultaneously.
listening. But no, she's just like I could very easily break you. That the work that you're in, you're not safe.
I mean, is anyone really safe?
I assume quite a few of the nobles are. They're quite safe on.
I mean, on the bright side, you guys now have a contact within the Bluecoats who, might not be quite so corrupt.
That's
All
right.
I'm saying, Blake, is if you are ever looking for a new line of work, we may be able to accommodate. Just something to think about.
And with that, Blake gets up and he gets back to work, although he's walking a little funny because he has a full erection.
Yeah, he's got
So, you can't run with a boner sort of situation.
It helps.
That's okay, kid. We've all been there.
Today was an odd one for me. I've not had to do anything like that before. But it felt good, you know? It felt like we did something that was good.
You did the
Which
right
I'm not
thing.
used to.
Yeah.
I'm really not used to that.
Shall we go back into our hideout now that Blake's gone?
Yeah, just gonna take a little
Yeah, sure.
cursory glance around and then, yeah.
Max is here to collect Basil's share of your take.
Oh, come on. We didn't even get anything.
He knows you got paid. You gotta. I mean, are you gonna pay him or are you gonna convince him to leave somehow?
Oh, Bodie O'Donnell. Good to see you.
Oh my god. How much do they want of a cut? Because we only got 2 coin.
It's up to you. How much do you want to give him?
I think, sir, we did carry out some work today. However, it was legal work. It was work that we carried out in a jury, essentially. We were acting as lawyers. We did carry out the work pro bono. Are you familiar with the term?
I don't come here to discuss semantics. I come here to collect.
Well, the agreement was that you wanted, was it 20%?
No, they just want money whenever you do a job. They don't care if you get paid for it or not. You just gotta keep paying them.
Right. Okay, well, he reaches into his pocket and pulls out. He pulls out the handful of money that he was given by the artist dude a few sessions back. He was given.
Okay.
Whole.
He looks at it, but he's not
Yeah,
happy with
cool.
it being enough. He thinks you should definitely pay him at least 1 coin's worth.
That's 5 silver there, sir. That's 5 silver more than you earned today.
I get paid more than that.
Do you? Do you? Well, then that's
to beat
brilliant to
little
know. Maybe you'd
scamps
like
like
to
you.
supplement this with some of your money then.
You talk an awful lot for someone who doesn't do a lot of action.
Oh, I did quite a lot today, sir. Quite a lot. And believe you me, you do not scare me in the slightest.
Maybe Max is the person I beat up today.
I'm pushing that patience all the way fucking around. I don't care.
Nah.
Oh.
So after every job you don't pay Basil at least 1 coin, his patience will go thinner and thinner, and when that reaches max, you might get some retaliation.
Good, I hope
This
it comes in the
5
form of
silver
Max
ain't
Donald.
enough. But I guess if I come back next time when you're going to keep doing this, Bazo will take care of you himself.
Oh, will he now? And will he be sending you, or will he be sending someone with some balls?
Oh, damn.
Is a Max
Can
is
you
going to
roll
swing
for that
for
for
him.
me? I want to see how well that goes off. So let's have a look. We can give an action roll. I imagine that's a command that you're giving him right there. You're compelling swift obedience. Okay. It's gonna. You know, it's gonna be a desperate roll because this man is twice your size.
Yes.
If you want to roll for it, go for it. If anyone wants to assist, he does not give a
God.
shit.
Oh, damn.
That's annoying because it's a 1 and a 6.
For effect, obviously, how Max's disposition is, Is Max going to try and give Fox a black eye?
You can do it if you want. Yeah.
Not at this stage, no, but he might, give him some mean words back.
I think you might want to get a little something on the top of your head there. It's, I just noticed I can see it from even from down here.
A funny thing, though, isn't it? You are looking from down there.
That's true. I am shorter than you. That is correct.
Am I
You are a
taller than
very
Max?
big man.
Is that why you're so
You're about
angry?
the same height as Max, May.
I don't think I'm the one that's
You
angry,
make-
Matt.
You're
I think
making
you're
up for
the-
something, mate.
Making up for something. You're the one that's come in demanding
I'm pretty sure
money
the
off
ladies
her.
don't like someone smaller than them, do they?
I've had no complaints so far.
Nah.
You've had one very serious complaint from your rival. Fox.
He doesn't know that.
She's not here right now.
Wait. Fox has a rival?
He does.
We all
You've not
do.
asked him about it yet, but you'll find out soon.
Oh my god.
Not worth getting into it with little pipsqueaks like you.
And yet you're here. Why don't you just fuck off, mate?
He takes
He
the
just
silver you
takes a
gave
swig
him,
of
and he
drink.
tells you that he'll be back again next time.
I'm sure you will. Good riddance. And Fox goes to sit down.
That was quite a lovely conversation.
Oh, I'm used to these kinds of dickheads, honestly.
I wanted to trip him up so badly.
Just
This
like all
man,
hands.
the thing is, he speaks on behalf of his boss, but he's got nothing. He's not going to throw a swing at me, because then he'll be pushing the envelope too much. He'll only piss his boss off.
Lux is gonna pat Fox on the head and say good job.
That was only a little condescending, thank you.
I'm just tall. I'm sorry. It's just easier this way.
Alright, cool. We'll end the session there. Did you guys have
You know,
fun?
sometimes I get picked on by the school bullies too.
Oh, that was great. I liked that it wasn't necessarily like gonna lead to like fighting or something if an infiltration fails.
Yeah, I tried to
I
be a
like
little
this kind
creative
of
with the game's
mission.
mechanics, and do you know what? It's like, hey, it doesn't always have to be a sneaky, stealthy mission. Let's give them the option to be lawyers
We're
in
gonna-
court.
We're gonna be lawyers, yeah.
Yeah, I essentially just took the mechanics for combat and put it into a court situation.
I love it.
Objection.
I like that. That's a good
I
mix.
genuinely took notes. I was just like, something isn't making sense.
Oh yeah, I was taking screenshots of the evidence
Really?
and putting it all together.
Yeah, no,
Like,
like,
okay,
I just-
hold on.
I
I
was
just
like,
spoke until it made sense.
I literally was just like, if he was supposed to be finished at like 9:20, why did why did you not check? Why did you not check, dude?
It's a case of factories are like, hey, we need to meet our quota. We got to start immediately on the 2nd, and they have the people to exploit to do so. They don't care about the workers at all.
Lux is straight up gonna start a union. I swear to God.
Well, essentially,
I'll be the
because
clear
they haven't been able to start a union, that's why the Lost became vigilantes, because of all the fact that they can't really compete against the rich nobles because they're just too
Yeah.
powerful. But the Railjacks, on the other hand, have successfully unionized.
Yeah, Lux
think
is
they'll,
straight up gonna speak to her dad and go, I think if we support the commoners.
I think that like the Lost will be a good ally to have. Like I think we've got some good favor.
Did you pick
with
up on the
them.
names for the Lampblacks, by the way?
Hmm?
Did you pick
Sorry?
up on the names for the 3 thugs?
Oh, I don't think I did.
They
What
were
thugs?
Dennis Rain, Charlie Keller, and Max Donovan.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait.
I don't get it.
Always Sunny.
It's the cast
Oh,
of Always Sunny in
I-
Philadelphia.
I've not watched much of that. All I know is Nightman and Dayman, really.
That's all
Yeah,
I
you
needed
you
to
were
know.
essentially being hassled by Nightman and Dayman.
Yeah,
I think next time Max comes, I'll beat him up.
yeah. Like
He is
Fox,
much more
Fox is
muscular
not
than
having
you.
any of his shit. Like he's like,
I mean, you have the option to refuse paying him, but the longer you delay the payment, the more impatient Basil gets, and eventually that's going
I
to
gave
boil
him a
over.
small amount of money. Gave him the pocket change I had.
Yeah, on that
It's
note, I
just
think
like,
sorry?
it's just like Viv, hold my earrings while I beat up Max. I was like this close to saying pick on someone your own size, dude.
And there was a
next
moment,
time it might
if he
come
threw,
to
if he had thrown a punch at me, that glass bottle that I had in my hand would have been smashed.
Oh no!
I would.
We're gonna
Right.
cause trouble for the cat's whiskers.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well,
I
only if they find his body.
Yeah, so I'll
I
say,
think
like,
this is a public place.
with the the people that you've met so far, so the Dimmer sisters, they'll pay you a lot of money. They'll make you do a lot of occult stuff, but they will be your number one source of information regarding anything supernatural. The Lost can't pay you very much, but they're trying to help the little guy. And of course, Adelaide will help you rob the rich.
love
So
her.
depending on what kind of missions you guys want to go on, you'd know who to approach for that given situation.
I think we should rob this Leviathan guy.
Lord Skurlock, you need to find out
100%,
more
yeah,
about
he's
him
on the
because
list.
he's a very big mystery.
Yeah.
The only thing you know is the fact that he takes a train alone out of the city every now and again, and the Railjacks
Yeah.
are the ones who run the train, so you might be worth
Organize
speaking
that.
with them. Also, May, I'm not sure if you're aware. Do you know there's in the wiki you have a journal in there you can write in?
No, I didn't.
Oh yeah.
If you click on player journal, there's like a little section, or Lady Luxe's journal. I put some information there regarding factions.
Where is this?
If you go to the wiki,
Yeah.
and then there's an option called player
Player
journals. If you click on that, there's like a different section for everyone's journal.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah. Put in any information you find in there.
Okay. Lord, what is his face?
Skurlock.
Lord what?
I'll type it.
Scarlet?
Yeah.
Thanks.
But yeah, you can go around asking your contacts about him to get more information afterwards.
Yeah, I've got a hit beside Lord Skurlock.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up here. We'll continue again next week, same time, same place. Did you all have fun?
Sweet. I did.
Definitely. Thank you. I had a blast.
I had a great time.
Hopefully next week Shannon can join us as well.
Yeah, I apologize because I feel like I was really out of it today, and I feel like I was just watching.
Well, you did plenty.
Oh,
For a
I
while.
think it was fun, yeah.
What is going on here?
Oh god. No.
Yeah, Max graffitied the cafe before he left. With the shit Oliver left behind, by the way, the trail of shit. When he left the toilet.
Oh, look, I can't find a brown. Otherwise, I would have done it.
Max is on my shit.
Unless it's
Right,
just like
enemy list.
like a trail of blood.
Oh my god.
Oh, poor guy. Been there.
Alright. Cool, on that note, I'll wrap
Crimson
things up.
Scourge.
Oh god.
Can I add Max as a rival?
You can do a new journal, and I'll see if we can add him as an official rival onto your thing. Because you've got a certain number
Maybe I
of
need
NPCs
more.
on there, don't you? But I
If
might
have
mix
more
it.
back and front.
Yeah, I'll add him in later. On your leave.
And have see how far I can
Just
push
put
that guy.
hit beside Max's name.
He's on the list.
He's on the list. I've got 2 people on my list. Lord